Yo, Mr. Bull here, and we continue talking about displaying quantitative data with graphs, and this is our last check your understanding for numbers 8 and 9 in your student notes. And what they have here is many people believe that the distribution of IQ scores follows what's called a bell curve, and that's the picture that is shown here. The IQ scores of 60 fifth grade students chosen at random from one score shown below. So these are their IQ scores for those 60 fifth grade students that they had. So now the question is, we need you to construct a histogram, and then we need you to describe what you see. Again, when they're asking you to describe what they see, you should be thinking socks. This is quantitative. This is numbers that we're dealing with. So we're going to deal with spread, outlier, center, and spread. Sorry, shape, outlier, center, spread. All right, so just to kind of show you the answer here. So what you'll do is you'll take all the numbers, and this is just an idea that they kind of drew up. Make it a little bit bigger here for you to look at. So the distribution is roughly symmetric. Symmetric means that it kind of has like a where you could draw a line right down the middle, and both sides would be equal to each other, kind of like in geometry when they talked about like the reflexive property, that one side is kind of reflects the other, and is bell-shaped, which means it has kind of a bell curve. You could have even said this is unimodal, which would have been a great idea. So then they said typical IQ appears between 110 and 120. So this is where we think it falls. That would be your center in here. So the first part was shape. This was center. The IQs vary from a low of 80 and a high of 150. That is your spread. And then it doesn't look like there's any numbers that really stand out that would be considered outliers. Make sure that you hit on all four things from shape, outlier, center, and spread. You need to make sure, even if there isn't an outlier, that you say something about it. Don't just skip over it, because that's one of the things that they'll be looking for on the AP exam. Mr. Boyle here, and I'm out.